Hey, yay, 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 yay. What up, Jenna Cafe and crew? Yes, I am partially laying in the bed and partially with my legs off the bed. But, anyways, but it's been one of those days like I just ain't feel like doing nothing. Really have not felt like doing nothing all day. Yeah, I don't even have like the the want to play on the PlayStation or the want to um, draw or color or whatever, or do arts and crafts or make a bracelet or a necklace or anything like that. I ain't had, yeah. It's just been a blah day. I guess because of everything that is going on and everything, I after the appointment yesterday, I've been kind of silent, kind of staying to myself. I always get like this before surgery, and I don't know why, but I do. Maybe because it's the unknown what could happen or what can't happen or what shouldn't happen or what happened that helped, but in the end it's going to cause more problems. I'm, I didn't do nothing today. I didn't do nothing. That's not me. I at least try to get up and, move around and go do things or, yeah, I got up and moved around, but I just didn't have willpower or anything to want to do any kind of arts or crafts or play the game or go for a walk or anything like that. That's just been my day. Hello, welcome in. How are y'all doing? Everybody that comes in, please double tap the screen. So, I do have a doctor's appointment on August 11th. I did try to call them today to see if I can get both tests done in one day instead of having to have another appointment. Um, but nobody was answering the phone, so to me it's probably like today's Friday, so he's normally in surgeries on Fridays. So, yeah, that's what's going on with me. How's everybody doing today? And that's another thing. I would already posted like 2 videos today. I ain't even been wanting to do that. And I need to. Like I need to post as much as I can up until the day of my surgery. Because I don't know. I don't know. Why aren't y'all talking? Hell, I know that there's somebody going, I guess, out there is going through a lot worse than what I'm going through. That's how your mindset should be. Your mindset should be, I know that I'm having a rough day, but somebody else out there is probably having a lot worse than what I am. That's that's what I think. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Double tap the screen or push the like button up there. Thank you. But I just ain't felt right since the doctor's appointment yesterday. I don't have socks on. I don't have no socks on. Hey JR, how you doing? Yeah, I ain't feel like doing nothing today. And I really didn't do nothing today. I mean, I went in there and sat with my sister. I went and tried to get a hold of the doctor's office today so I could ask them if I could do, you know, both tests in one day instead of having to do, you know, whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh wow. Hope your day went well, JR. Thank y'all for the 4 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Hey Abby, welcome in. Welcome in everyone. And I'm sure y'all have had those days where you're like, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. And you end up not doing it. I know I'm not the only one. But I also think it has everything to do with this surgery. I think my mind is trying to like trick me and thinking that, oh, this is going to happen or that's going to happen. In all actuality, it's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you, Carla. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm getting ready to have a hysterectomy. I'm getting ready to have a hysterectomy because the hospital when I went and they done an ultrasound. Okay, so they done the belly ultrasound, not the pelvis ultrasound. But anyways, they tried to say that they didn't see nothing, that they didn't find nothing other than, maybe my uterus was swelling and all this. So I go to the doctor and he's like, that's abnormal. That's abnormal. That's abnormal. Like, I'm sitting here and about that, basically at that time, I'm like, what's abnormal? What are you talking about that's abnormal? He said, well, what I'm seeing on the ultrasound, it don't look like your uterus is swelling, but there is something there. No, I'm not poor. Are you homeless? because I've been homeless. I ain't shit. We're just gonna get your ass out of here, cause this ain't the time or the place. I'm thinking that's what's wrong because, Carla, like I said before, I would have 3 to 4 periods um, a month, and the fourth period, or the third and fourth period, has been new. And that's what I told him. I was like, having 4 periods a month. I said, now listen, when I say 4 periods, I mean there's 2 times that I'll spot, and then the other 2 times, I'll end up having a full blast, whatever. But he's the one. He's actually, and I feel so bad for forgetting about him, but he is actually the one who was the one who done the abrasion. Where they go in, they scrape the lining of your uterus. So he's the one that done that. That lasted up until like maybe 1 or 2 years. Um, that helped a lot. And then when I started back having my periods and stuff, I ended up having bad periods. And then it's gotten a lot worse since 2003, not 2003, 2023. RTG's like, hi, what? Meat Nugget, he walks in, he walks in on a woman conversation, and he's like, what? But I do want to put awareness out there to all you women. Don't be like me and not go and have your yearly checkup or whatever, or a mammogram or anything like that. Go and do it, because I have really slacked on my body, like a lot, from the last couple months of being in North Carolina and up to now. I have really slacked on my body. Like I I am to the point where I haven't went and had a pap smear or any kind of test done down there, and I don't know. So here's some advice. Go to the doctor. Go to your family physician, physician, healthcare provider, whatever you want to call them. Go to them. If you can't find an OBGYN that you think is good, go to them, ask them, have them to help you find somebody. Start going if you ain't went. Because over time, this shit, yes, I'm going to go ahead and say this shit, it it creeps up on you. And that's the last thing that you want to happen, is something creeping up on you. You want to keep on top of everything. And that's my problem. I haven't been keeping on top of everything with my body. And I sure the hell am now. I sure the hell am now. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I think maybe I get a book and I'll read a book or something. Maybe I just need to go off into my imagination land and just be in the book. You get what I'm saying? Like Jumanji. Oh wow, Carla. So, in your opinion, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's my option because he's given me the option of a hoe or a half or a partial hysterectomy or a whole hysterectomy. In your opinion, Carla, um, in your opinion, what would be better? Because I'm only 38 years old. What would be better? Hello, Mr. Yo or Mrs. Yo. Oh wow. But what would be your advice? Would a Did you get a full hysterectomy or did you get a half? Did you get a partial or the whole thing? My sister in there, Victoria, got the whole thing. And she said it just, what scares her is her bladder dropping. And the way I deal with my kidneys and everything, I don't want my bladder to be dropping or anything. But I don't know. I've heard so many scenarios and so many different things that I don't know what direction to go to. And I guess probably one person I could talk to and get guidance on is God. So I just got a big decision to make. I just got a really big decision to make, and I just don't know what direction to go to. And I think him as a doctor should give me guidance. And I'm sure he probably will because I ain't had all the tests done or anything. So I'm sure he'll tell me what his opinion is. But in your opinion, should I have a whole one or should I have a half? So you said you had one girl and one boy 6 years apart. Oh wow. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I've never told nobody this. I had yeah, I got my tubes tied. Um, I got them tied because of what I'm about ready to tell y'all that I don't think anybody knows. But I got pregnant one time, but I had a miscarriage. So after that happened, I went to so many doctors and stuff and finally found somebody. And I told him, I said, look, I said, I want kids. I said, but I've seen how this works out in so many ways with so many people. And I'm just at the point where I don't want to do it. So I talked to the doctor, and he basically granted my wishes and tied my tubes. Um, and I think he took in a factor of, me being somewhat disabled. And what I mean by that is, like, there would be times that I can walk, and then there'll be times that I can't walk because of what's wrong with the bottom of my feet. So I think he took that into consideration. And the only thing that made me mad was at the time he had asked my almost ex-husband, you know, what do you think? Like, it's not his body. It's not his body to decide or anything. It's not. He has no children, and I was sorry I did. Yeah, well, Carla, you didn't know, and there's always adoption. I mean, there's always adoption. That's always an option. But, yeah, I kind of wish I didn't do that, Carla, too, because maybe I could have tried and had a child. But after that, they're like, after that happened and everything, they're like, you won't be able to have a child. That was another reason why I went ahead with the being tied. But I am blessed to have a godson. I am blessed that, you know, I do have a little one in my life. Might not be mine, biologically, but Lord, that boy, I'm telling you right now. I would like it if you would get out of my... Oh, thank you. Bye! Deuces! Yeah, I understand the abusive part. I understand the abusive part. And if I would have had that child, if I could have carried out that pregnancy and everything, I would have had a little girl. But not a lot of people know that. Victoria don't even know that, and she's my friend slash sister since 2000, 2000 or 2001. Um, but yeah, I've never shared that with y'all. Abby, you're going to have to breathe, baby. These folks are immature as hell. Yeah, they are. Did doctor give you opinion? Opinion on what? Because I've been talking about a lot, so opinion on what? Hey Hunter, my phone died earlier. Well, as of right now, Carla, I am to go to the hospital if I start feeling any kind of pain because I've been feeling pressure and stuff. But I am to go to the hospital if anything happens. Um, I am to tell them that I'm under the care of Dr. Musa for this situation. Um, I am still on pain medication for the pain. And I have an appointment August 11th for a belly for the belly ultrasound and the pelvic ultrasound. So I have that, and I have another appointment coming up after that, but I don't know when. But I'm going to try to see if I can get both things done in the same day. So yeah, that's what the doctor told me. He ain't gave me an opinion on what I need to do or what I should do, but I'm sure he will. But like I said, he's basically saying it's up to me. But then at first he's like, maybe you should do a half of a hysterectomy. But then, he said, well, we'll talk about it or whatever, because I told him, I said, I've heard people say that even after a half a hysterectomy, you still feel the cramps from the periods. You're basically having uh, ghostly pains that you shouldn't even be having. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. I hate it. I hate it. Thank you all for 6 thumbs up. It is 7:05. I am going to get off here and I don't know. I am going to call a friend though and check on her. And I will talk to you all later. I love y'all. Bye. Yeah, you are still young, but you don't want to be in pain forever either. Yeah, that's true. Hunter said in the chat, I subscribe to everyone here in the chat. Bye, Jenna. Bye, y'all. Bye, Carla. Bye, everybody. And I'll talk to y'all later. It's 7:05, so I'm going to try to get up and do something. I don't know. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.